Yo, 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 yo.
But he dancing.
I
NFC
don't
West
know why.
champs, baby. NFC West champs. We are here.
Uh,
Let's go.
I would try to introduce the show, but that just turned my stomach.
Let's go.
That don't make no kind of sense.
Let's
He
go.
he ain't play nobody.
No
But
matter who I play, I've
we,
won. I
we
beat
beat them
everyone in the
we
division.
beat them 4 days ago.
NFC West champions. Are you gonna be NFC South champions?
Anyways,
Huh?
welcome back everybody to another night of Island Boys Football Talk.
Thought so.
It's great to be back. Please ignore the distraction, but it's always good to be back to talk some football content with everyone. I'm Streety representing the Carolina Panthers as usual. We got Jizzle representing the Philadelphia Eagles, and we got Sheen representing the San Francisco 49ers.
The NFC West.
Today is Saturday, which means it's
You fucking ignored.
preview time. We preview our games. You had 3 games, well, 2 games so far today, 1 game before, and then you had a Thursday night game that nobody really watched. So we can, I mean, it is one of our teams playing. So I'll give him his 5 minutes of fame, but I'm giving him 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes, and then me and Jizzle will get on with the show. But I have a question that's gonna be aimed at both of you after. I'll leave that for after Shane talks about his game. Well, I have a question for both of you guys that may spark a good debate, but we'll talk about it after. But like I said, we're glad to be back. The Saturday football is fresh in our minds. You had the Vikings and Colts today, and then the Browns and Ravens, and then we're getting ready for the Bills and Dolphins. But before we get into all of that, as Shane said, the San Francisco 49ers wrapped up the NFC West on Thursday in a divisional match against the Seahawks. Uh, they are now the NFC West champs. The Seahawks are now, I think, 7-7, I think, and they're cruising into the playoffs now. So, just before we get into anything, Shane, you got 5 minutes exact to say whatever you got to see. I,
Why you such a hater?
to be honest, you weren't here on Thursday to watch it with us.
I wasn't. I wasn't here to watch the game. I had to watch
But
the
me
game.
and Jizzle ain't past the first quarter. I sorry to say it. I didn't want to say it, but we tried to watch it, but we went down house full speed.
Full speed.
We went down house full speed, but I got up in the morning and I checked out all the analysts and the preview and everything. And
So if I had a call out to give me some play by play, it wouldn't happen.
you had to only get a first quarter play by play. That
You,
was it.
you get a first quarter and
Yeah.
partial and a partial second quarter.
Well, he make it to the partial second quarter. I ain't make it to that. I ain't make it. So
It's been a rough week.
been a long week. The week before Christmas, we trying to get stuff done and keep up with our football. So just unfortunately, we were pretty tough on that day. But we'll let Shane dissect it for us and let us know what all happened, what it means going forward. And then I'll pop this question that could, like I said, I think it could spark a very good debate because I can see it coming from Shane's perspective and KG's perspective. So, Shane, while you break down the game, I'll drink my pouch. I I don't know what he's showing. I got a pouch.
So
So
if
go ahead.
if that happened to be poison, who gonna save you? Who there with you?
You witnesses, you see what happened. I tell you guys, if I drop down on this show drinking this, you know who it came from, and you know what happened. I just opened it. You see me just open it. Yeah, he gone, but I know he's a hypocrite. But I got a long list of stuff here that you gotta go in jail while I die.
If you blink twice, if you want me to hit your blackout button too.
Hey, don't drop down like Bonnie, you know.
I tell me drink it. I drink it. Let's see what happens. So go ahead.
All right. So I mean, I wasn't there Thursday to watch the game. I was catching little peeks of it and getting updates on the phone. So I was here. I watched the highlights the other day, but I didn't really want to watch the highlights. So I watched it again today. And again, the score 21-13, but it was a kind of like a garbage touchdown there in the end that they got. I would say that the real score should have been 21-6 to finish off the game. It was a dominating performance on defense and on offense again for every game that was going to be low scoring like we are predicted. And then playing in Seattle, um, like I tell you before on the show Tuesday, Streety, yeah, y'all played them before, and I think y'all kind of like exposed what needs to be done not to control Geno, it's Geno Smith still, but to limit him in what he was doing through the season with airing out the ball to try to lock it into DK Metcalf. And then Kenneth Walker really couldn't get going the whole game. I know he come back from an injury and all of that, but I mean he went in the game for a while and they completely shut him down. And Travaris Ward had DK Metcalf completely locked down. So all those things factor in, and Geno really didn't have time in the pocket. If you listen to any analysts talk about that show, a lot of them have feel bad for Geno. They had thought that he should have thrown the ball in the ground more often. That he just didn't have that time. I mean, we talk about the Seattle tackles, the two of them rookies. Charlie Cross was a 9th round pick. He's pretty good. He held his own against Bosa, but who he own against Bosa all night being a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And it showed against that. And then you had Armstead coming up the middle, and you had Hugh and Buchanan coming off the other side, and they're rotating. So you're still getting fresh, and you ain't fresh. So you're getting beat off the line. So 2 touchdowns by Kittle. Purdy just looking elite over the last 3 weeks, I think. For a 7th rounder. I ain't gonna say elite as a 1st rounder, elite for a 7th rounder. Don't get confused. Elite for a 7th rounder. I think he answered all the questions from everybody. It's like, he beat the Bucks, and then can he do it on the road? He doing exactly what I want him to do. 2 touchdowns, KG. That's all I need. And my defense can handle the rest. You know what I'm saying? Give me 2 touchdowns and no turnovers. Every game he played, he almost had a turnover. Every game. Right? And that's expected. But he got breaks. The one he threw against in Tampa Bay, there was I think it was a roughing the passer or hands to the face or some shit. And then the one that he almost threw in the game on Thursday, Quantity just dropped it. I don't know. He probably got the best luck on his side. But, that can happen. He was staring on the receiver. He threw directly to the safety, and safety read him and almost pick him off. So now we pass the Seahawks. Now we got the Commanders next. Then we got the Raiders. Then we got the Cardinals. I think we're going undefeated for the rest of the season. That's just me. I can't see us losing another game to the Commanders, and God forbid if the Raiders beat us. I went ahead and bet. And the Cardinals ain't nobody right now. So, but outstanding defensive performance, outstanding offensive performance, special teams, the whole team clicking, and we win the West. So we don't punch our ticket. We punch our ticket to the playoffs. I was really hoping Minnesota take that last today, because if they had take that last today, we'd have jumped to the number 2 spot.
The number 2 spot.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're
They ain't gonna go undefeated for the rest of the season.
I think they still got to play Detroit, right? One more time.
I think so.
No, I think that's
they played Detroit twice already.
It played Detroit twice already. So I think
They might not win another. They might not lose another one. Because I don't see Green Bay beating them if they play Green Bay. If they got to play Green Bay again, don't see Chicago.
They gotta play.
We didn't think the Colts had a chance.
They gotta play the Giants next week. Then the Packers, and then the Bills.
Yeah, the last game that'll be a divisional. So two of the last games was divisional, but divisional games will go anyway, right?
Yep.
Right.
So, but they don't look to me. They don't look. I mean, they came back, but when you got come back from 33 points down, you sell no. You know what I'm saying? You sell no.
But they got a solid offense with the players they got. Mm-hmm. But that defense was always shaky. That defense was the wild card, and people could score on them easy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. They got to try to keep up. I mean, I don't know. It was just the tail of two hats. You could always tell when a team bad. The Colts is a perfect example of a bad team. This is now like the second time that they just give up 1,000,000 points in the last quarter. because that Dallas game they give up 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Now they give up a heap of points in the fourth quarter. So that's just a downright bad team. That's just how it is. It's just bad. But the Vikings, they play a team that got a solid defense. They ain't gonna score much points, and them defense can hold opponents. They outside of today, they are 10 and something, and their point differential was -1. There wasn't even +1 in the point differential. So when they win very close, but when they lose, they get blocked.
True.
So for them, they gotta just be hitting on all strides offensively to give the defense a chance to make errors because I don't know, that defense just it's not trustworthy. I wasn't trusting it. It- I don't think a lot of persons trust it, so we just gotta look at it like that. But as you see, the 49ers they got crowned NFC West champs. I think the Seahawks was basically running out of steam. It just they had a good they remind me something like the Giants.
They had a good
The
start.
stay yeah, the stare off, the tear off, everything looking good, but it's not a team that can go deep. Probably get a wild card spot, but that defense isn't elite. The offense can score. You got Lockett and Metcalf, but the defense that's not. Remember, I keep asking who on the defense. We don't know anybody on the defense. They got a rookie cornerback. They got Jordan Brooks, the first round pick, and then we make fun of two people that got names from other careers, basketball and singing. So it's not like they got elite defense. Their defense, they got to score at least 25 points to try to win. Because the defense gonna give up that much points too. And so, again, they give up 27 points, but they couldn't score 27 points. So that's the MO for the car, and they'll make it worse now. Think breaky index finger, lock it.
Lock it. Yeah.
So lock it out for the rest of the season. They doubt he'll play for the rest of the season. So that even worse because Metcalf just staying on the outside, and if he ain't getting the ball, he getting the unsportsmanlike conduct penalties,
Offensive pass.
all kind of stuff. So who he gotta find somebody else to trade to?
And that's a shame because as big as he is and talented as he shouldn't be getting in camp. He in the league long enough now to start getting pissed off.
He's very immature. That's my thing
very-
about him. He's not a mature player. He's very immature.
Stop that shit.
So
Yeah, I mean, and in a nutshell, though, that the game was good for me. I know about them Seahawks fans. I still was skeptical, about maybe we gonna lose that game because it's the Seahawks, right? The final is the Seahawks. But I'll take it. I punch my ticket. I'm in there. So I try not to get nobody hurt. Nigga, roll up in the first round. Hopefully we get a number 2 seed. If we get a number 2 seed, I mean you get 2 home games. I would love to play home if I get my bye. When you get in the bites, I would love to be them my home games against whoever.
True.
Jizzle, you got anything on the game?
Well, I mean, that game again shows you how great the Finals defense is. I mean, how they and also Demico Ryan, how he was able to scheme up.
Yeah,
things.
she need to tell Demico thanks for coaching because he ain't gonna be there next year.
He
I said that long time. How much time I singing that Demi ain't gonna be there next year for me? We got those guys another coordinator.
having Stead and King La back, you could see how they dominated on the inside again in that game a little bit. I think it started all in the first half. They were putting a lot of pressure on Gino. Another good thing for that team is that you got Brock Purdy starting late in the season, which means that a lot of the NFL on a whole doesn't have a lot of film on him as a quarterback right now. Usually, it'll take until like the next season until you actually get film on a quarterback who just actually start in the league. So that's another good thing. That's another good thing in your favor right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's balls of the wilds.
Like
You would like to see how Purdy would look after 4 games. I mean, it was his third game, right?
this is second full game.
Second full game, right? You like to see how he looks after 4 games, and then after you can move forward with that too as well. But like I said before, and you also got Kyle Shanahan, and Kyle Shanahan already knows that ain't too much film and party right now.
Yep.
So you could walk in wrinkles, you could do a certain thing that a lot of teams in the NFL hasn't seen as yet. Like as Streety said before, party is a tale of the two of Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo. One could move, one could analyze the feeling through the ball at the same time, and Party has both of that.
He just
No,
in
can
between there.
right, exactly just in between. No, can he actually be the game manager a little bit better than how Jimmy is with the mobility? We'll see.
I think Shanahan making the game real easy for him.
Really, exactly.
He ain't got to do too much, and he
Right,
never play from behind. So that's another thing too.
right.
Yeah.
He either play tied or up.
Yeah, you made a good point on that because somebody made that comment today. Watching one of these analyst shows today said that you may never know how good your quarterback is until he have
Until
to.
he play from behind.
Coming
Yeah.
behind too. Exactly.
Right now, he's being able to control the game because the game either tied or he up. He probably been down the most like 3-0, by three by a
Right,
field goal. That ain't really down. That's still the game right there.
I don't think he been down. I have to
Exactly.
go back and
mhm,
look. When he took over Jimmy, I think we had the lead.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
So he's never faced adversity yet to understand how good our quarterback he is.
and he
So
shouldn't. He shouldn't because you got a number one damn defense over there. He shouldn't have to be in that position.
so we can basically say he's a very good game manager thus far. 'Cause he's managing the game, not giving it away. But how good of a quarterback is he? We'll find out when they're down and the game on the line, and you gotta drive down the field 80 yards in under 2 minutes, stuff like
Mhm.
that. That's when you find out how good he is. If you ask him to keep the game going and moving the chains and keeping your score up, then yeah, you're fine. He's good.
But
But
the good thing I like about him is that yeah, he might be a game manager, but he is pushing the ball along the field. You know what I'm saying? Game managers come in the game and try just to keep the other team off the field, but he is pushing, he's scoring. He's racking up points. He's putting up points against these teams. So that telling me that he don't have a problem scoring. But again, to make the KG point, you can give that to a lot of that credit going to Kyle Shanahan because Shanahan is scheming our receivers wide open. Again, you seen receivers wide
Right.
open in that Seattle game, wide open, like separation 5 yards without he ain't got to make tight throws because the receivers are wide open. And I'll tell you what, one thing I'm impressed with him too is that he's hitting them in. He's throwing dimes. I don't think I've seen a bad pass from Purdy yet to a receiver.
well, we gotta just wait and see when adversity strikes because the perfect game would have been a game like Kansas City.
Right.
Kansas City was scoring,
Yep.
so it's not like you could have just there and game managed. Kansas City was threatening our defense all the time, moving the ball.
Not
So
threatening,
he would have had to keep up.
not threatening and beat him.
Right. So he would have had to keep up. So that would have been a great game to see how good he is. But for now, we'll roll with Porty. He hasn't done nothing wrong. I don't think he'll do nothing wrong for the rest of the regular season because if you look at the teams he's gonna face, the Commanders, I don't think they're not gonna do you much. The Raiders are the Raiders. That's how we see it. And then the who's it? Cardinals. Cardinals are dead. So
Mhm.
That over it on there.
yeah. So we just gotta wait and see how Porter will play in the playoffs. So that brings me with this point now. Jizzle, you were saying one time in our chat, Jalen Hurts MVP, Howie Roseman Executive of the Year, and Sirianni Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Do you think Shanahan deserves Coach of the Year with these three quarterbacks he had to play with over
I agree.
Sirianni?
Shanahan
Yeah.
coach of the year, John Lynch GM of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That it and not to say that Corey Roseman.
I wouldn't say GM of the Year.
Harry wasn't put a good
I
match.
wouldn't say that.
I
Good,
would I
good
would
team.
go with Coach of
Correct.
the Year with
Coach of the year.
Shanahan.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
right.
But
GM, not GM of
the
the year. You're
team
right.
that
Yeah.
the
That
team
Harry
that
wasn't put together.
Roseman put together, because essentially that the team that the 49ers guys always been a similar team all the time.
Yeah.
You get 1-2 pieces. But that team that Roseman put together, that's a team. But
You see, and
our,
that's why
It's the same team from last year, with the addition of an
you
offense.
got
The only addition on offense was AJ Brown.
That's a big addition.
That's the only addition. But
That's like that's
defense,
like that's like that's
I
like when
think,
we added Christian
I
McCaffrey.
think, I think the biggest moves was on defense. That
Yeah,
were the biggest moves.
But
that's
Was
what
that's
you
that,
but that's
that
what you
but
need
that
to do.
that's
You
what you
need to
needed
do
to
it.
do.
right,
That's what you
exactly.
needed to do.
Right,
Last year when y'all were in the game, and we saw what the Eagles could be,
right,
right? And all of us sit here and we say there's only two things we're holding back the Eagles, right? Jalen Hurts development
right.
and the
And the
defense.
defense.
We talk about that. And we talk about that with you jokingly going all the way into the draft, right? Come on, we say if I don't pick up some defensive damn players, remember I was on your about if I don't pick up
A linebacker.
a linebacker.
A linebacker. I
I
always wanted a linebacker.
exactly. And y'all had a good draft.
Linebacker. We had an
Y'all
awesome
drafted
draft.
great. And then y'all
Dini doing that. You say you go there and say Kazia White has been great. Don't go there
that's
and say no.
Yeah, but
that was
D,
option
you
pick up.
can't put Dean on the field when you got Edwards and Hazier
But
playing
that's
great.
what I'm saying. You had a
Right.
great draft, but linebacker wasn't solved through the draft. Linebacker was solved through free
I
agency.
understand that. I understand that too.
No, no. So I need you
But
to say that. I don't
let
want to
me
hear you say
No, but
linebacker was solved through the draft.
do that for me because when Dean come in the game,
I know,
Dean,
right?
He
Dean
don't get chance to come in
yes,
because Kazia
whenever
White's
Dean come
so
in
good
the game,
and TJ Edwards playing at a great level.
whenever Dean come in that game, his presence is felt.
That's true too.
For 2 snaps, of course, cause you fresh. You coming for 2 snaps, make 2 stops. Obviously, legs fresh. But
Yeah, but
Kazia White out there jumping routes and picking man on zone plays that's a bad man. Kazia White is a bad man. So you gotta give rules. I'll give
Gotta give
Roseman
him credit
there.
for what he did on defense. Gotta give him credit.
I
The-
actually
the- the-
thought KG would have still put Sirianni over Shanahan
wow. No,
in coach
no,
of the
no.
year.
The reason is what Shanahan did with three quarterbacks, losing your starter at with Trey Lance,
week two.
and still having to come in with Jimmy, lose Jimmy, and still have to come in with back Purdy. A lot of coaches can't do that. The
I
only
can
coach,
understand. I can
the only
understand.
coach,
I can understand the
the only
politics.
coach who could actually do that in the NFL, other than Shanahan, is Andy Reid.
I can understand the positive, but what you think when Jimmy come back that it was shocking that he done play so good?
Ain't
You
that?
It was shocking. I'm gonna tell you why it was shocking. Shoot it. Because remember how we had Jimmy as an outcast during the whole
I think that was shocking. I think Jimmy.
I don't
Jimmy,
think it
Jimmy,
was shocking
Jimmy was happy.
because
I mean,
remember
you
Jimmy
expect
just
Jimmy
carried
was
you Jimmy
right
carried you to the NFC Championship last
last
year.
year. Yeah,
It's not
but
like I
I
can understand that he ain't playing the off season. That's my right.
he
But
played off season. He had no playbook. Him.
so but wait, you honestly think
I
when
know
Jimmy went back into the game,
Shanahan
Shanahan run a brand new playbook?
no, he had
Shanahan
no
bring the
playbook.
damn old playbook from
bring
last
it,
year
bring
and
it back
play
out there.
everything.
Bring it back out there.
But
Shanahan ain't changed nothing.
you talking about a guy that should have been traded away right as soon as the season ended, and because he had that shoulder surgery, everybody was optimistic, right? So now we keep him along, and then we bring him back, and then he come in the game after shoulder surgery, and everybody know what Jimmy weakness was. He ain't got arm, he ain't this, he ain't that. And Jimmy coming in like brand new Jimmy. Like he 20 years younger.
I wasn't surprised because
I was kind of shocked of his play, and how he was able to.
I wasn't
like,
because
okay, but you know, Sheedy, you know me, especially when I watching the games. And you hear me talk about Jimmy. Jimmy gonna try to pick this game. He coming, and they just waiting for Jimmy to make that one mistake. And once he get out of the way, he be good. But if he don't get it out of the way, it come in later in the game. Jimmy throw. I think Jimmy got like 4 interceptions in them whole from since week 2, week 3. 4 interceptions. That ain't Jimmy Isk.
That was a Ross factor.
That ain't Jimmy Isk. You know what I'm saying?
but I just Russ though because he didn't play for the whole half season.
I understand, but he only has 4 interceptions since he's been the starter. Jimmy's a man of true interception a game.
Oh, you trying to say he got less interceptions?
Yeah, less interceptions, yeah. If you look at Jimmy's stats, Jimmy got the best stats he ever had in his career this year. So to me as a fan, it shocked me that Jimmy come in the game.
But I also credit the line too. Most people throw picks when the line get beaten up, when you got a lot of pressure. But no, nobody got pressure on poured in them.
Right, we ain't gonna start talking about my line. What was the biggest thing I was worried about going into this season?
The interior.
My interior line, we got 2 no-name guards and a no-name center. And that man right now, Spencer Burford, ain't give up a sack all season. Not one. Aaron Banks, one of the least One of the least he got dead in the one
Why
of the
this
least
got me mashed? This got me mashed up by.
Aaron Banks got the least pressures in Brendel. Yeah, I know I hear me customer who the fuck is a Brendel? Brendel out there
No,
moving.
they've been playing good. So you gotta
Oh
credit
yeah,
the line.
my
But
interior
then
is my right side. That's the problem. It's freaking McGlinchey is the
you
problem.
see, and the thing is too, when you got a running back that could do it all out of the backfield,
That's shifty.
your line gonna
All
get
purpose.
even better because he don't
Yeah.
have to run it. He gonna catch it. He gonna do all kind of stuff. So you don't it ain't like a power back like Henry. You know it's a downfield run.
Mhm.
You got to block there. Cause he ain't catching up not the backfield.
Right.
McCaffrey does line up all over, do this, do that. You don't even know where he going. So you don't want to rush the passer too much and it's a dump after McCaffrey. You don't want to play inside, then McCaffrey run outside. So it kind of helps the line too because they got to think of what the angle is, what the play is, where it going, all kinds of things. So I think McCaffrey has helped that team a lot. And right now, I don't know. You ain't gonna beat the what you call it. You ain't gonna beat the 49ers so easy. If you look at it, the two NFC teams is the Eagles and 49ers, basically, right
They
now.
put the NFC teams there.
Yeah, the Vikings
Like
ain't no
that team
kind of
there.
team.
But
That
KJ,
ain't no team.
I don't know how much I know you to work early in the morning. I know you to work late this past 2 weeks. And I'm glad you working late these past 2 weeks. Because if you had to stay home and listen to the fucking shit the analysts be talking in the morning, you'll throw up or mash up your TV. Because I'm still trying to insert these damn cowboys in between.
Them they ain't giving the Eagles the respect they deserve.
No, they
They
ain't.
ain't.
They
They
ain't.
ain't. They
They,
ain't. And you know what? I like it because you feeding fire, you feeding fuel to the fire. So the fact that you ain't giving the players the acknowledge, look at him. If the fact that you're not giving this team the acknowledgement that they deserve, they love being an underdog factor. One thing about the Philadelphia Eagles, they love being an underdog factor. It's the same thing that happened in 2017 Super Bowl when Wentz got injured. You know what I mean? And everybody had the Eagles dung and out, thinking that it wasn't gonna win it.
Are you make me drink this drink thinking that I think KG would have say Sirianni is still coach of the year. I drink this for weeks. I had this ready to hear this debate. But I
but
come.
um, but like I said before, I mean, I love it. I love it. The fact that I mean that they have the Eagles probably below the Cowboys and the rest of these teams. I want to see. I would like it if Jalen Hurts don't. I would love it if Jalen Hurts win the MVP, but I would also like it if you don't win the MVP. 'Cause you know what they're gonna do? Put fire under his ass to ballot the playoffs. You know what they're gonna do to the team? Put fire under the ass to ball out in the playoffs.
well, you're going to have to because the media ain't letting the cowboys lead on.
He ain't letting the Cowboys go.
Ain't letting them go. You know what I'm saying? Who the
But
cowboys got?
that's
Who the
them
cowboys
all
got?
the time. Huh?
Who the cowboys got this week?
They got
Jacksonville.
the Jaguars. They got the Jaguars this week.
Hope Jacksonville beat the freaking brakes off them ass. You hear
And you
me?
hear what Parsons say? I can't wait for that Christmas Eve game. He should have shut him out. He should have
Oh,
shut him out.
that's the game against IU.
Yeah,
Yeah, he should.
the analysts say,
He should have shut him out.
are you gonna lose that game, right? Because I already in, right? Just to make them feel that them could beat higher. And when I see them in the playoff, I gotta rip them apart. And I laugh so much. I say if the finals don't get home first, because they don't want to see me either. Them whatever the shit ball. Them got in the NFC conference. Them talking about are you the number one team? Of course. And them have the audacity to
Oh,
put
Dallas number two.
freaking Cowboys above the 49ers.
Mhm.
The freaking audacity to put the Cowboys
Mhm.
above the 49ers. No man. No. That can't happen. I out here trying to get the number 2 seed because Minnesota look crappy right now. And all eyes on the freaking Eagles, and we talking about the goddamn Cowboys.
That's when Jared Jones pays all that money for you to hear the Cowboys. That's all it is.
So we just keep them in the mix, the same shit. This whole week, the same shit with.
That's
with
how I tell you. It's just he's the one.
he's just saying that could keep the Dallas Cowboys relevant.
relevant. Yeah,
That's how it is. He got some kind of like popularity within
until he get, until he get knocked out in
everybody.
the first round.
Exactly. They're still there talking that they're gonna sign Odell soon and he gonna be ready for the player. They just like to be in the spotlight. Never them lose, they ain't got no excuse for it.
They signed T.Y. Hilton. I know what he can
Exactly.
do,
So wait, you saying T.O. Hilton said, but no one saying OBJ?
and he last legs.
They're just looking for this. They just want to be in the news. That's all it is. But like we said, the 49ers are now the NFC South. Same about South. NFC West champs. They got three more games and should be all winnable games. The Seahawks, on the other hand, they're still battling with the two NFC East teams and the Surgeon Lions. Actually, the Seahawks were actually back on the bet. The Seahawks are back the 49ers next week as the 49ers beat the Commanders and the Seahawks win.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
helps them in the
I think
playoffs. So
again.
the
But
Seahawks actually,
see, after the Chiefs,
oh God, well that's it again. So they're still hoping that IU win to keep them right there with them.
we gonna win.
I think I don't know who the Commanders got this week, but I'll check it when we do our picks. But like I say, is like it's
Commanders got the Giants.
Sunday night.
Mm.
So you
Oh
see
yes, man.
again. That's what I said. When all division teams in the playoff race, somebody canceling out each other all the time.
That's the one
So
thing. That's the one thing I can give the NFL credit for, and I always give the NFL credit for the way how they change up the
Moving the
schedule
division games
and
down
to
to the
make
end of the
the
season.
end of the season relevant. Because remember a couple years back,
Yeah,
you used to be ahead like
yeah,
watching no damn football. I used to never watch football in December. You know.
December. Yeah,
because the teams are bad.
yeah, cut.
You're just playing the mediocre teams, but no, you gotta watch. You gotta watch these games because it's like these big games coming up.
Yeah, all the time.
Look at Street. Street, I watch football now from no the damn week 18.
Well, I was gonna watch it, but it was for a different reason. I wasn't
Right.
watching
So
it for the
you got
playoff
a reason to
invitation.
watch it now. You have a reason to watch it now.
No, I got different reason to watch it. The
Right. You
first
know.
reason would have been to analyze the team and see who I want to come back next year.
No,
Now
you
this
said
time,
leave it
no, as they said, this is gonna be Sam Donald's first meaningful December game for his entire career.
Mm.
Games on the line. It means something now. This most of this team outside of Shaq Thompson a lot. This team ain't play meaningful December games.
Right.
So they in it now. And with that being said, I'll go into the Panthers. The Panthers got a little break because, well, not really a break, but Pickett won't be playing because of his concussion. So the official name Trubisky the starter this afternoon. He's been very mediocre at best. He came in the game last week, threw three
Trubisky,
threw
mediocre.
three.
No, no, no,
Okay, suckish then, suckish.
no, no. Below mediocre, partner. No, 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 no.
Okay,
Don't put mediocre in name.
he's been very bad then. Very
Very
bad.
bad.
He,
Caballero.
he threw three picks last week. And that was he didn't even play the whole game. He come in and throw three picks. So I think the Panthers they're rolling with some steam. We had a report out that there's more growing sense that they're gonna soon they may take off they're gonna take off what you call it, the interim tag off for Steve Wilkes. I wouldn't do it. I still would wait until the end of the season,
I
but
will wait to see. I will wait to see who out there. Yeah, I mean, nah, I will wait to see who out there.
it's not to say who out. In my opinion, if he could find the right offensive coordinator, I was
Right.
keeping him. His
True.
only biggest task right now is to find an offensive coordinator because it is not
McAdoo.
McAdoo. McAdoo has like a 7-play scheme. I don't like. It works for now because it's there, but if I read something earlier this week say that when Steve Wills got the head coaching job in Arizona, he didn't pick Mike McCarthy as offensive coordinator. The ownership did. They forced everything on him. So that wasn't fair on him. So you remember he had a bad season, 3-13, then they fired him. So he never really got a fair shot.
He never got a good stench.
Right. My thing is the Panthers are looking for an experienced coach. Why would I sign Leslie Frazier to be the head coach when I think Steve Wilkes is the same thing as Leslie Frazier? A great defensive mind and a leader. That's why you get knocked out Leslie Frazier. He's the equivalent to Leslie Frazier, just a little younger. If Steve Wilkes can find the right offensive coordinator to bring in, then I all good with it. But if you can't find an offensive coordinator, then you need to go and sign somebody else. Now, suppose I go there and I say, They want more veterans, and Frank Wright doesn't get a head coaching job, and they sign Frank Wright as a head coach. Would I be angry? No. Frank Wright has experience in the head coaching department and experience in offense.
Very true.
So it just depends on who he could get as an offensive coordinator. But going back to this game, it's a home game. We're up on it. We're hyped about it. The Seahawks, not Seahawks, the Steelers, they've allowed over 250 rushing yards the past two games. What's our MO? Run, pound the rock. Run the ball, take TJ Watt out of the game, do what you gotta do. And our defense is playing at a very high level. I expect about 2 or 3 interceptions from this damn what the old fella named Trubisky. I expect 2 or 3 picks again from it. The line isn't that good, so I expect pressure. Get Trubisky out of thing, and I expect us to go out there and handle our business with hopes that the Bengals beat Tom Brady. And then on Sunday night, I know Shane won't be here, but if me and KG comes on, I should be saying we in Ireland first, please. That would be the hope. But unfortunately, we don't live on hope. We live on what we could do. If the Panthers come here and stink up the joint tomorrow, one big night is coming on the show. So not against the Steelers. And you know what's ironic? The Steelers actually ended the Panthers dynasty. The Steelers are the ones that injured Cam Newton. And that's when we went down house.
The
That's when
shoulder
he got
injury.
his shoulder. That's when he got the shoulder injury from TJ Watt. And then we never recovered after that. We were 6-2. We were 6-2. Got he get hit, and then we went downhill.
And
So
TJ Watt,
no, you got your chance to redeem yourself. It was TJ Watt exact himself too. He
TJ
drove
Watt,
Cam Newton lick on the arm, nearly kill him.
TJ Watt playing the mind too.
Um,
You say
we
he
ain't
gonna
gonna get
end
it.
Sam Darnold season?
That could never happen because we got a man called Motong and Icky. Icky. He do better don't come on Icky side. Cause them say Icky is called sun black. Cause he the black the sun. So we good. We gonna put TJ Watt in the place. And don't forget that fella behind me, Sammy D just threw this ball. So we good. In terms of injuries, DJ Moore had an ankle injury last week. I was very worried that he wouldn't play, but he had a good week of practice. So
He won.
I don't know, partner. I ain't getting any personal affairs. All I just hope that he need to come out black on a run and catch the ball for a touchdown. That's all I worry about. He can worry about the woman after. But he's the main focus. Our rookie linebacker, Brandon Smith, has been placed on IR. I have real high hopes for him going into the future, but his season will be cut short. But outside of them, I think Xavier Woods is questionable. Um, that could be it. Corey Littleton is questionable, but we should be healthy for the most part. Dante Foreman should be ready to go. So we should have everybody ready to go and ready to play 2 o'clock tomorrow at Bank of America Stadium. Let's jump on these. And there was another report come out that the Panthers may end up trading for Mike Tomlin. I don't understand this trading for no head coach, you know.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what you got to give up for to get to trade a head coach?
When you trade for head coach, that's a lot, yo.
Yeah, give up first round picks.
That's
Yeah.
my thing. Why would I trade? You think as much as I would like Sean Peter, you think the Saints gonna go there and trade him to the Panthers? You gotta give them like 3 first round picks to get Sean Peter. Sean Peter got a better chance going out south. You ain't gonna get him. And again, why would I trade for Tomlin when I think of Steve Wilkes as Tomlin? Why
Agreed.
would I do that? So it don't make no sense. The only way I replacing Steve Wilkes is if I go for an offensive minded head coach. That's it. Anybody defense wise, I'm not bringing in. But for the Panthers, let's focus tomorrow. Handle our business. No tidy football. The Steelers are not a good team right now. The Trubisky ain't gonna do nothing. The run game ain't gonna do nothing. The line isn't good. Deontay Johnson and George Pickens, let's deal with them. Get them out of the way. Shut Hane gonna go on one, so that person shut down. Just deal with the rest on the other side. And let's just handle our business. We'll come out 6-8. It ain't sound good, but 6-8 could be first place in the South tomorrow. So we got key game: Atlanta, New Orleans. If Atlanta wins, they're 6-8. If New Orleans win, they're 5-9. Atlanta's 5-9. We're 5-8.
Atlanta
But
start Riddle.
Desmond Ritter. Yep. So it's all about those kinds of stuff. We need to have those guys on our game. We have to take care of business tomorrow at home and hopefully get some help from Cincy and deal with our case. So tomorrow I'll go through what I saw. Hopefully I'll good, but I'm expecting a W tomorrow from the Panthers against the Steelers and then take it on to Detroit the next week. So with that being said, Jizzle has Chicago tomorrow. What, what you got on tomorrow's game?
Just a continuation of what we've been doing for the past 3 games. Dominant performance on offense. For the past 3 games, we've scored what 123 points, 40 points one game. I think what 38 or 30 something points one game, and 48 points the next game. Domination on offense, domination on defense as well. I mean, the Bears don't have anybody on offense to scare you other than Justin Fields, who's been playing out his mind for the past 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He was injured, I think, last week. He didn't play last week or the week before he was injured. And he'll be back. He'll be back this week. But I don't see the Bears being a problem this week. As last week when we played the Giants, I didn't see the Giants being a problem either. I see another a dominating performance again. Probably might not be 48 points, might be 30 something points, but the Bears don't have a great defense. They don't
It,
have a great pass defense. They don't have a great run defense.
it should be the
Right.
plan. That might gonna be running up and down the field, so
Yeah, I
a lot
mean,
of clapping and bun.
right.
Who, Justin Fields?
Yeah.
That's a
But
bad man.
all you gotta do is just contain Justin Fields, and that's about it. Claypool is out. I think Daniel Mooney will be back. Um, we have a few other players out as well. Um, Aaron Sipas for us, he's out. Our punter. We sent one of the Titans punter that they had last year. We got him. Um, Dallas Goddard won't be back for this week. Chancey Gardner Johnson, of course, is still injured. Reed Blankenship is injured, so we kind of turn and see it. We signed
So you done a safety?
we signed Anthony Harris,
Oh.
so he'll be ready for us this week. Um, what you call it? Other than that, I mean that's pretty much injuries for us. I mean the coaching staff will come out and do their thing on offense and defense. Jalen Hurts will come out and do his thing, probably show why he should be MVP this year. I don't see I don't see the Bears slowing down Jalen Hurts. I don't see him slowing down AJ Brown. AJ Brown probably gonna have another big game. I don't see any corners out there who can actually stop AJ Brown or Devontae Smith. I don't see any. They don't have any linebackers on defense who could actually slow down even our backup tight ends at least. You know what I mean? I don't see anybody on defense on the defensive line who could stop our offensive line. We should average at least 500 yards this for the whole game, if not more. So I mean, like I said before, another continuation of what we've been doing the past 3 weeks, dominating on offense, defense, and special teams. Jalen Hurts showing you why he should be the league MVP. I would like to see another 4 touchdown, maybe 5 touchdown, 300 something yard game again. He can do it. Should be able to do it. The offense coordinator should be able to scheme it. I mean, it's not just for me to talk about, for me to ask for. This is a team who is not really that competitive. He don't have talent on both sides other than Justin Fields, maybe Daniel Mooney, maybe Cole Kmet. But with what we have on defense, we should be able to stop that. Should be able to stop that. I mean, yeah, you have David Montgomery, but still, what you have on defense with the Casioways and TJ Edwards,
Exactly.
the Fletcher Cox, the Hassan Reddick, the Josh Sweat. I mean, Jalen Hurts. I mean, Jalen Hurts. No, Justin Fields is gonna have a long day. He's gonna have a long day. I don't see Justin Fields run up and down. He might have maybe 50 yards rushing and maybe 150 yards passing. I don't see Justin Fields having a big day. Maybe he might get some garbage time plays later in the fourth quarter. I don't see Justin Fields having a big day.
I see him having more rushing yards than
Then
The
passing
passing,
yards.
passing,
Yeah.
probably. But
I can't the Bears can't keep up with it.
the Bears they won't be able to keep up. The game should be done by the end of the first half, or maybe by the time come first quarter.
Mhm.
The same way the Giants game was. The Giants game was done by time the end of the first half. It was over.
You say it may not come back like Minnesota.
Nah, nah. We are far much better team than that. We are much more of a well coached team than the Vikings on both sides.
Okay, y'all have a
So I
coach.
mean,
Okay, y'all have a coach. That's what I think. I
right?
ain't
We have a much better coach. We have a much better coaching staff where the Vikings got out there. So I
mm,
don't expect that. We also have a quarterback who's more under control as well. Cousins sometimes don't look like he's under control
I waiting.
at certain
I,
times
I,
in the game.
I waiting for you to show one more damn pick.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't look under control. Only at certain times he look like he's sporadic. Like 1 minute he look bad, next minute he look good, then next minute he look bad. Then after
Who?
come out at the end of the game, he look a little bit better.
Who?
I mean,
Modern,
Cousins,
modern day Brett Favre.
right? But Jalen Hurts doesn't look like that. Jalen Hurts looks great from start to finish, and I mean that's the ascension and the progression of Jalen Hurts, and that's what we love.
The
That's what
only
all of
way
us was looking for as fans.
the only way this game could go bad for you guys if you guys play don't take competition.
And that'll be the problem sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
play
Yeah,
the damn teams you're playing. But
Yep.
but
like he's saying, a well coached team doesn't do that.
exactly, and I mean Nick Sirianni, he's a he's a fired up head coach. He's an intuned head coach. So I don't expect this team to be. I think the only game that we actually you saw that we probably lived down to the competition was the Jacksonville game, where Jacksonville went up 14-0. But we were able to still rebound and come back from there. But even if we have a even if we happen to have a bad game against the Bears, I still don't even see us losing to the Bears because they don't have a talented team. They're limited.
Hmm.
I think the spread is a what -8.5. That spread should be -10.5.
I ain't even look at the spread.
Should be a double digit. This should be another double digit victory. Double digit victory.
Well, we'll see. Ooh, the Bills just go. Well, we'll see how it goes. Both of our games are at 1 o'clock.
Hmm.
All the afternoon
Still can't
games.
get a fourth that game.
Like I said,
So
tomorrow it'll be me and Jizzle and Shane won't be here. So me and Jizzle will go through our games that happen on Sunday. So we'll talk about that some more. But it's now down to our weekly game picks. Right now, I think Jizzle and Shane has 2 picks, right, and one wrong, and I'm 1 and 2. Um, I picked the Seahawks.
we don't have me and Jizzle don't have no picks wrong.
Are you pick Cleveland over Baltimore?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Something wrong. I drunk.
Something wrong.
Go
I
run
take
the pick. Are you able?
I take that enough for the studs pub.
Open your eyes, man. Open your eyes.
All right, you pick Cleveland. Well,
What do
all
you
of us pick Cleveland.
I will
Yeah.
pick Cleveland here.
But what? I must have a dreaming.
Ah boy.
The sleep to be hitting you.
Right here. So Shane and KG are 3 for 3.
But crazy. He tackling you fucking mouth for again, yeah.
And I'm 2 for 3. Right now the Buffalo game is on. I pick Miami. The rest pick Buffalo. Well, let's get ready for week 15 picks. Take it over, Shane.
We just start right now. Getting gritty. Atlanta in New Orleans.
I go with as she would say, the boomer pick. I go with Atlanta.
Wow. Again with Nolans.
We're gonna get right.
Desmond Ridder will be starting.
Yep.
We're gonna get right. Pick New Orleans.
Giants in Washington.
I
What
go
a
Washington.
game. What a game. It might be another toy. I got Washington.
What the spread is?
Okay, you got SKG.
They're here trying to find no. It's tough, boy. I don't like fucking divisional games here.
Spread -4.5 Washington. That big spread. For a game
Really?
like- yeah. That big spread.
I tell you that what the Giants just feel out bad,
Yeah.
you don't understand how much
That's
people
what
think the
I'm
Giants
I'm
will
just
win.
gonna watch it.
No,
Watch it and win by a touchdown.
Mm.
I think I'll be closer. I ain't gonna be no 4.5. I think I'll be closer. Yeah. Philly and Chicago.
Philly, of course.
Fully, of course.
I don't patch in, man. It doesn't patch in. Detroit and New Jersey.
Detroit.
Detroit. The
What his
Detroit.
name is Zach Wilson starting.
Yep.
Yeah,
He gonna throw 2 picks.
that wasn't starting here. Only two. Pittsburgh and Carolina.
Protect the bank.
Again with Carolina.
Protect the bank.
Dallas and Jacksonville.
I want to pick Jacksonville so fucking
I
bad.
want to pick them so bad.
I picking up. I picking up.
I
I
gotta
go
go
with
with Dallas.
Jacksonville.
I'm going with Dallas. I need to get one up on Aya. So if two are you going Jacksonville, I'm going Dallas.
I ain't Jacksonville. KC at Houston.
KC, of course. I'm gonna watch out.
I'd be surprised Houston might beat them.
Who?
But look,
Oh.
stupid this. Arizona at Denver.
I go with Denver.
No Russell Wilson, eh?
Wow. Jesus Christ.
He done pick Denver. Put it in.
I'm going with Denver. I'm going with Denver. I'm going with Denver.
I
get
got Arizona. Arizona.
Who the hell is a Bryce raping? No. Tennessee at the Chargers. Jesus Christ.
Chargers.
Chargers, boy.
Tennessee falling.
Yeah, they're not done what's for.
I believe in the Chargers. I believe in it based on boy.
Justin Herbert?
I don't understand what he's trying to see.
Justin Herbert?
One game.
One
He said
game.
one game. He
How
said one
what
game.
they ass?
One game he had all his weapons.
Cincinnati at Tampa Bay.
Cincinnati.
Cincy.
all day.
Yeah, Cincy.
Cincy coming. Cincy done got a whole another division now. They going up top.
New England and Las Vegas.
New England. Pick the Raiders. I done with them.
Las Vegas.
I done with the fucking Raiders too. Rams and Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Should I go with Shitfield? Baker
Green
can't
Bay.
play that
Green Bay.
cold
Green Bay.
weather.
Damn Raiders.
He can't play that cold weather. So go ahead, go Green Bay. We looking a lot alike now. I looking different than you.
We got different. We got
By Atlanta.
Then Arizona and Denver different for Shade and KG.
Yeah.
Carolina, Pittsburgh different.
Jacksonville and Dallas different.
No, I got Dallas. Two, you got Jackson. I looking at two, you not me.
That different. The New England Las Vegas game different too. We got different.
No, only me. I talk about two, against each other. Either ours go different. The New Orleans, Atlanta different for IU. What else? Pittsburgh, Carolina, Arizona, Denver.
Yeah.
That's it. So
I
it
know.
comes down to them for IU.
I know the fucking hear about Bryce raping.
You never know. You think a Baker Mayfield would have beat the Raiders?
Yeah, that we thought so.
That was shookness. That was shook.
The guy was a number one pick in the entire draft already.
No, not no.
Don't come with that shit.
At that point in time, he was the number one pick. Right
guy
now, he's a 7th round pick.
He's elite. All right. So picks are in.
Who scored for Buffalo?
Some number 8 or 4. Some Titan. Gotta be the second Titan or something. Like that.
Already?
Some Titan. I know.
Yeah, man.
No, end of the first quarter.
Oh.
All right. So, like we said, we'll be back on tomorrow at 8 o'clock usual time. Like it'll be just me and Jizzle. We'll go through our games, talk about the rest of the league and the updated playoff standings.
Well, if you can, I might sneak on.
We ain't holding our bet. You can't. That one will be tough for you. So we'll see tomorrow. Like I said, both of our games are at 1 o'clock, and then you got a few 4 o'clocks, and then you got Washington and the Giants at the Sunday night game, and then Monday night is the Rams in Green Bay. They get a shot in at the stick again. Monday night just getting some shot in a stick straight.
I am vacation, but I can see.
When you got two elite analysts.
I
Yo,
think I think
yo,
when they pick those games all in the year before the
yeah,
season started,
I thought it would have been good
they're
yeah.
games.
thinking that the Rams would have been in contention and Green Bay
Yeah,
would have
true,
been in contention,
true,
but that it
true.
don't work like that.
But we
They
got
should.
called. Somebody got called Amazon and tell them, yeah, you got to get rid of what he email.
Who?
Um,
Al Michaels?
the old man. I'm like,
Oh,
because we got no energy. No energy, man. It's
yeah, you got no energy.
wide open touchdown. I was like, really?
From the Eagles Super Bowl, when the Eagles win the Super Bowl, he say, and the Eagles have won the Super Bowl. Like,
No,
where's
no,
the excitement in his voice?
no energy, my son.
Why that's them man all the time.
That's why NBC get rid of him and Mike Tirico doing
Mhm.
his thing out there.
I need the man. Them can't steal Boomer from ESPN. Them need to get Boomer out there.
That pay Boomer Brown.
Boomerang and broadcast.
Yeah.
My Boomer be a good broadcaster. Though.
Yeah, but he like his studio thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Boomer coming in.
Yeah,
Boomer coming. What?
yeah, he like his studio thing. All right, so we got anything else? Ooh, we got anything else? But why the fans in Buffalo throwing snowballs at a cameraman?
Why them do that time?
Leave Philadelphia do that. It all over
Yo,
national news.
the cameraman there trying to take a zoom picture there. Them nearly lick half his head with a snowball.
And penalty with no bars to say.
I hit even his head with a snowball. I don't understand.
Now how the hell he dropped that catch?
How you drop that catch?
Yeah, look at that. All right, so
Who that?
we got any news? Any other news?
I don't think no big news.
Nah, no big news happened. No big
Mm.
news happened.
I don't think no. Yeah, I think the Odell was a big talk
Other than
with
you talking
Gerald
about
Jones,
Lockett breaking in next finger, but
Ricky
Yeah.
Finger. I don't think it's not support building for Steve Wilkes to be named. Thing. Tom Brady expected to retire. Zach Williams QB1. That's probably it. Say Dan Snyder is expected to sell controlling stake. So
That's a lot. He's in the whole team.
he got some
yeah,
more.
I think he owned 51%. He owned the whole team or something like that.
He own the whole team.
So, but yeah, I think that's it for me. I don't have nothing else. Just game time tomorrow. I'll sit back and watch the rest of this game. Um, we'll be on tomorrow again, 8 o'clock usual time. You can always find us on all the social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and you can always like and subscribe the page to find out when we're coming on with all the latest news. And you can always, if you want to come on, just send us a tweet us, send us a message on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and you guys could jump on and talk some football with
Cause you,
us. It doesn't matter the team.
cause you know what you gotta do? You need to reach out to your Green Bay fan and tell him he come on the show again. Let me talk about it.
Lennox.
Yeah. Tell
They
him we
can-
need, tell him we need let me talk to him, let me console him.
he love
You need to
he love football too. So
Shane, you need to get
he ready.
Ashley on the show, D. Tower these
Top of the
Titans.
Titans.
I hear that one right now. Asking her how she could bet how why she bet on the Baltimore Ravens. She don't know.
Get on the show, D, so we could talk about this.
The same thing happened to me, Shane.
I watch you.
I bet on the Vikings,
I
but he
watch,
meant you.
I watch you. I check my shit like 20 times now, eh?
What the nonsense.
That's it.
All right, so that's it for me. I don't know if you guys got anything else.
I ain't got nothing else, partner. I'm just celebrating my NFC West Division champions out here.
I need to go later. My hair spinning.
Hello.
Poison the drum.
I don't know yet. I gotta see.
You wait only down there.
Again, like I said, tomorrow's show we'll run down Pittsburgh and Carolina and Chicago and Philly, as well as all other games that come towards the playoffs. And we'll get everything going again tomorrow. And then on Tuesday we'll come back on after as well. So Monday, I mean tomorrow night, and then Tuesday night we'll be back on. So get ready because it's playoff atmosphere.
It's
You
getting
got
close.
three more games left. You down to the you done with all the pressure start. This is where all the true champions come up. Cause the game on the line. Every game is on the line. So let's see who got what it takes to get in and stay in. If not, go out there and look at the draft. Go look at the bowl games and see who you drafting next year. I was close to being that. Not that right now. So I'll see. Other than that, I got nothing else until tomorrow.
Yeah, I go to tomorrow too. After this last game and a couple games next tomorrow.
You know what it is. Fly like an
Yeah,
eagle into the future.
kids, you game 1 o'clock. You can't get a 4 o'clock game. Shoot what time your game is?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock games.
We protect the bank. So we protecting it at 1 o'clock.
All right. So we'll see everybody tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And we talk
Yep.
about y'all games and any other implications that happen tomorrow that affects the playoffs. Peace out. Bang bang, nan again.